YouTube. Welcome to the Reptile Barn. My name's Elizabeth Lindsay. I'm Colin's wife. I know that you guys have seen him and my son Gavin on here quite a bit in the last couple weeks, so I thought it was my turn. Today I'm just cleaning some snake bins, but I figured given that last night we started our breeding season, I'd talk a little bit about some of the different breeding projects we've got going on, some of our snakes that I'm really excited about, and just some of the general things that are going on around here. I know that right now our ball python collection is pretty small, but we have a pretty decent variety of genetics and different morphs going on right now. Last night we put together some of our kind of more fun pairings. We paired our male banana lace blackback with our female citrus hypo. Now I'm really excited about this because there's not a whole lot of citrus hypo out there. We actually bought this girl, I want to say 2 years ago now. She's so pretty, but we don't see a whole lot of this gene out there on the market, and so I'm really excited to see how it combines with the banana and the lace blackback, and I'm just pretty excited about that recessive project right there. It's going to take a couple years before we actually get some like visual banana citrus hypos, but regardless, I'm excited. Another pairing that we got started last night that I'm pretty jazzed about would be Charmander, who is our male ultra male, and a female visual pied girl that we just bought over from Balthazar Exotics, and oh my goodness, is she a beauty. I'm so excited. This is, it's a double recessive project, so that's going to take a while before we get some double visuals, like several years, but man, are they going to be pretty. I'm so excited. So we've got a pastel male that's on loan from our friend Colton Dixon, and a spider female that he's also loaned us. They're breeding together this year. We're pretty excited, and I know that he's excited to see what kind of babies we get. So if you guys have checked out our Morph Market or our website, you guys are fully aware that we've got all kinds of mystics and Mojaves and mystic potions and super Mojaves going on right now, and that is because we have a male mystic potion that we have bred to. We've got an interesting kind of breeding group for him. He's got 2 female Mojaves that are just gorgeous and big and they've given us huge clutches. It's been pretty awesome. And then we usually breed him to several of our normals, which gives us the mystics and the Mojaves. And well, we just started Gandalf, our mystic potion male, back with one of the Mojave girls, and that, you know what that means, more mystic potions and super Mojaves. So later in today's video, we're probably going to include some footage of, I don't even have a better word for it. Colin decided he thought it would be fun to interview me, so he got the camera and was asking me a couple questions while I was sending up some baby desert ghosts earlier today. So we're probably going to include some of that, so you guys will get a little bit more backstory on kind of what got us started and, my personal journey to being a reptile breeder, which is, not where I expected I'd be at this point in my life, but man, am I excited about it. We have amazing animals and my family loves it. You guys have seen Gavin. He just dies every time he gets to help us out with the snakes. And even though it kind of makes the chores take longer, it's so worth it to see how happy he is every time he gets to hold one, or when he feels like he helped out with these awesome animals that he loves so much. So trust me, you guys will be seeing lots of him on here.
Welcome to today's episode of Interviews with Elizabeth. So, Liz,
Yes.
My first question for you, as you are, looks like, setting up hatchlings, I think.
Yep, that's it.
My first question is, did you ever envision yourself, when you were growing up, becoming a snake breeder?
I didn't even know that was a thing. Are you kidding me? No, I can honestly say no.
So what did you envision yourself becoming?
Depends on The age I was when you asked me, there were several years in there where I wanted to be a lawyer.
A lawyer.
Mm-hmm. There was a couple years in there where I wanted to be a pediatrician.
Okay.
There was several years in there that I wanted to be oh my gosh, my mind just blanked. What were they called? Like, child life specialists. Shoot. What are they called? See? That's how important it was. I've completely forgotten. But I'm not gonna lie, growing up on a farm, I would have sworn up and down 100% I was not going to work with animals.
Okay.
So, this is comical, actually.
So when did that change?
Well, when you came home from school that day talking about how, like, being a reptile breeder was an actual legitimate career path, and you were so excited about it, I started doing more research into it, and I couldn't get it out of my head. So I guess that kind of started it, and then it just grew from there. And then we decided to go for it, so here we are.
All right. And what do you like most about being a reptile breeder?
The hilarious looks I get from people when I tell them that my husband and I own a reptile breeding business. Like, there's no gray area. There's either a, wow, that's really cool reaction, or it's a, are you completely insane? Like, there's no middle ground. It's, I don't know, it's fun.
Do you have a favorite animal that we own here in the reptile barn?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I have a super soft spot for our lavender albino babies over here. I'm not gonna lie, I've never been a fan of the albino gene. Just something about the eyes. I can't get over the eyes. But when those lavender albino babies hatched, they were so just beautiful. They were beautiful, and all of a sudden I was sold. But I don't know, because the Dominican red mountain boas are just, they're awesome. They're totally different from the ball pythons, because I mean some of our more friendly ball pythons like Molly or Char will, you know, when we handle them, they'll totally like be moving around and crawling all over me, and it's super fun to like play with them. But the Dominican reds, just, it's different. They interact differently. They're like super curious all the time, and every time I get them out, they want to like get in everything. And I don't know. They're they're different.
All right. Well, you heard it from the woman herself. This was the first episode of Interviews with Elizabeth. Signing off.
How often are these interviews going to happen?
Every day. No, I'm joking. I have no idea. Say goodbye.
Bye, guys. Well, I should probably get back to work, so thanks for checking in. You can find us on Facebook. Just search for The Reptile Barn. You can find us at thereptilebarn.com. We're on Pinterest, Instagram. Check out our listings on Morph Market, or shoot us an email, thereptilebarn@gmail.com. We're always open to chat snakes, answer any questions you've got, or hear what you have to say. Thanks, guys. We'll see ya.